Hey guys, how we doing? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, great. Sorry, I was trying to get my camera set up. It was acting funny today. So hopefully, did anybody join last or on Monday? Any joiners? See if I can get this a little bit more accurate. All right, guys, I know we still got like a minute here, but if you don't have a soccer ball, go grab a soccer ball. Okay, if you don't have a soccer ball in front of you, go grab a soccer ball now. Now's your time. Or a volleyball, whatever, a ball. If you don't have a ball for some reason, which I don't believe because you're all soccer players, grab a pillow or a stuffed animal, whatever, just something to grab onto. Looking a little crooked here. Try to get me all set up. All right, we ready? Can I get a show a thumbs up? All right, guys, let's get started. I think it's time. All right, let's go ahead and start. Crisscross applesauce on our mat. And it's really important, try to find a quiet space in your house. Try to find some place where there's no distractions, maybe away from your family, unless they're joining you, which is totally okay. I'm gonna shut my door too. Just to allow yourself to minimize distraction. So really just try to be by yourselves, and that way you can focus. All right, are y'all set? Okay, let's sit up nice and tall on your mat. I want you to place your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and take a big deep breath through your nose. Fill all the way up. Think about sending the air all the way down into the lowest part of your belly. And as you exhale, I want you to slowly close your lips and send the breath out your nose. Good. Deep breath in, fill all the way up, all the way down. Feel your belly puff up or expand like a balloon. Exhale, slowly let the air out of your nose. Good. One more time. Think about filling all the way up, expanding your belly, expanding your ribs, and slowly letting it out. And this time, drop your shoulders on your exhale. Good. Grow 1 inch taller through the crown of the head. So pretend someone has a string attached to your head and they're pulling and lengthening. They're lifting you up by that string. Good. So you're stacked. Your vertebrae are stacked on top of one another. Good. Really, really good. You're going to place your right hand down on your mat. You're going to inhale, reach your left arm up and over, and lengthen the left side of the body. Now, if you feel like your hip's coming up, I want you to glue your hip back down. So your sits bones are glued onto the mat. Okay, and if you notice that your shoulder's coming forward, I want you to pull your top shoulder back. Good. Actively reaching over to the right. Drop the right shoulder away from the ear. One more deep breath here. Slow breath out. Good, and then we're gonna switch. So your left hand comes down this time. Right arm comes up and over, reach, reach, reach. Remember, glue that right sits bone down. And then pull that right shoulder over so it's stacked over your left. Good, reach, lengthening from the right hip all the way to that right elbow, all the way up the side body. Good. One more deep breath. Inhale. And slow breath out. Inhale, coming back up through center. We're going to come into a gentle twist. Left hand on your right knee. Right hand reaches behind. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, Gaze over your right shoulder, maybe deepening your twist just a little bit. One more deep breath here, fill up. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper, being very gentle. It's important you listen to your body. So if it says stop, you need to stop. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Let's switch. Right hand, left knee. Left hand comes behind. Deep breath in. Fill all the way up, guys. And exhale as you twist. Good. Deep inhale, fill up. Exhale as you twist. Good. Inhale, come back through center. We're going to meet in tabletop pose. If you guys have your ball, you can just leave it at the top of your mat because we will use that in a minute. So wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Good. Inhale, cow pose. You're going to drop your belly, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Bring your chin all the way to your chest. Push the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, opening up through the front of the body. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin all the way to your chest and push the floor away. Last time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, neutral spine. Now we're going to tuck our toes here, right where they are. So your knees are still under your hips. And then you're just going to lift your knees. So we're going to work on a little bit of core work here. Okay, so your toes are tucked. And then you're going to just lift your knees. Good. And I want you to hold here. 10, 9, keep them lifted. 8, 7, 6, push the floor away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees, untuck those toes, send those hips all the way back. Reach the fingertips forward. Good. Now, if you want, you can come up onto all 10 fingertips. I call this Spider-Man fingers. And then press the chest and the forehead towards the floor. You're going to feel an opening through the arms and the chest. Good. One more deep inhale, fill all the way up. And slow exhale out the nose. Remember, we're nostril breathing. We're not breathing out of our mouths. We're controlling our breathing. Good. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Go ahead and pedal out your legs here. I'm feeling a little bit tight today, so this feels really good. Think about driving that heel down into the mat as you're pressing your tailbone and your chest, your tailbone towards the sky and your chest towards your thighs. Good. Continue to pedal out. Drive those heels into the mat. You should feel a really good stretch up the back of your legs. Good. Now find stillness here. So let's stop moving. Good. Inhale all the way to high plank. Make sure your body's in alignment, in a long straight line. Holding here. One more breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees if you have to, which I'm assuming most of you will because the hamstrings are tight. Good. One more time. Deep inhale. Slow breath out, holding here. One more breath. Squeeze the core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look between your hands. On your exhale, take little tiny steps till you get to the top of your mat into a forward fold. Now bring your feet hip distance apart, bend your knees a lot, grab opposite elbow, and then let your head fall between your biceps. Then when you're ready, if you want, you can begin to rock side to side. So it's really important you bend your knees here. Let your chest rest on your thighs. You guys are doing great. Bend your knees, really important. When you bend your knees, it allows your back to get really straight. Good. Slowly release your elbows. Plant your fingertips on the mat and then bring your feet together where your toes are to touch and your heels are apart. Go ahead and shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then slowly, when you're ready, on your inhale, begin to round up like a rag doll. Think about stacking each vertebra, each bone in your spine on top of the other as you gently and slowly roll up. Good. Then take your shoulders, roll them up by your ears and down your spine. And we'll work through a few sun salutations. You guys ready? Look great. Inhale, arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees and hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Pull those shoulders back and together. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back into a downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. Holding here 5 breaths or dropping to your knees and doing 5 push-ups or doing 5 push-ups on your hands. We can do them together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, breathe, 4, 5. Upward facing dog. Lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, little steps till you get to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, forehead to shins, fingertips to mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. Remember, you can hold this for 5 seconds, drop to your knees, 5 push-ups, or full expression, 5 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upward facing dog. Lift the knees, press into the tops of the feet. So if you notice, I have 4 points of contact, my hands and the tops of my feet, and that's it. Everything else is lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, little steps or one giant step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Drop your hips, lift your chest. Bring your hand or your biceps by your ears. So really important that your knees aren't forward, they're back. So when you look down, you can see all 10 toes. Good. Lift your head, lift your chest, and then instead of arching your back, tuck your tailbone. Good. Breathing here, we're gonna hold this for 3 more breaths. Try to sink a little bit deeper into those hips. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. One last deep breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, make your back as flat as you can. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. And then find your yoga push-up. Maybe you wanna hold a plank, maybe you wanna stay on your hands and feet, or drop to your knees. So exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, fill all the way up. And slowly send your breath between your feet. Make sure your head is hanging heavy. Great job, guys. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky. Lift it up, hold it there. Lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Really good. We're gonna stay here in a high lunge for 2 breaths. Let's take 2 deep breaths together. Exhale, let it go. Feel that left hip opening up. Try to stay balanced too. If you notice that you're wiggling, you're wobbling, try to stay really balanced. Good. On your inhale, spin your back heel down. So you're on your toe, spin it down. Open up, warrior two. Good, so we're bent really deep into this front knee. Pull your right knee open so when you look down, you can see your big toe. Gaze over your front middle finger. One more deep breath here. Exhale, you're gonna reach forward and then bring your arms to 6 and 12, like on a clock. Good, so you're using your side body to hold you up. One more deep breath here. And then without moving your legs, you're gonna bring your arms back to a reverse warrior. One more here. Exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down, step your feet back, down dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, do your yoga push-up however you'd like to do it. Or maybe you'd like to hold a high plank and then upward facing dog. If you held a high plank, just meet in down dog. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Hold it one more breath. Exhale, step your left foot all the way between your hands. You got to use your core to get that knee up. And then on your inhale, spin your back heel down, opening up, warrior two. Remember, nice and bent into that front knee. Try to bend a little bit deeper. Your feet, if they're too close together, you may want to step your feet open a little bit more. One more breath. Exhale, reach forward and then tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12, like on a clock. Good. Sink into those hips. So if they're up here, if your leg's too straight, try to keep bent into that front knee. One more breath. Keep that bent knee, that front knee bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach that arm up. Opening up through the front of the left side of the body. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, big cartwheel arms all the way down. Step the feet back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. Move through your choice of your push-up, however you'd like to do it today. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job, guys. Go ahead and pedal out the legs. One more time. Start to notice some heat that you're building in the body. If you notice you're trying to catch your breath, try to take deep breaths in through the nose, slow it down, and then slow breaths out. All right, we're gonna jump forward. You guys ready? So you're gonna bend your knees, look between your hands, and you're gonna jump your feet on the outside of your hands. Here we go. Big jump, big frog. Great job. Let's try that again. Step those feet back. Here we go. Bend your knees, look forward, press into your hands, and jump. Great job. Stay exactly where you are. We call this a Yogi Squat. You can press your palms together, elbows into your thighs. Okay. If you have any pinching in your hips, be really careful. You can always sit on a pillow or a block. If you have a block or something, maybe a foam roller or something, just to take that pressure out. Good. Go ahead and sit all the way back. We're going to roll onto our backs right now and do a little bit of core work. Guys ready? Okay, roll all the way back. You're going to bring your knees to a tabletop position. You guys done bicycles before? I'm sure you have. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, right leg extends, right elbow comes to the left knee, just like you're riding a bike. Here we go. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Good. Keep going. We're going to go for 1 minute. So breathe. Take your time. No lazy feet. No lazy legs. Get your arms going. Try not to crunch your neck forward. Keep going. You're going 1 minute. Good job, you guys. Some of you are working really hard. Got 30 more seconds. You've got this. Breathe. Make sure you breathe. Your thumbs are on your temples, not behind your head. Great job, guys. Breathe, breathe. Extend that straight leg nice and long, almost like you're tapping your heel on the mat. Nice. Great job. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. So we're going to put our hands behind our thighs, and then we're going to rock and roll forward and back about 4 or 5 times. Good. And then what I want you to do, keep rolling. When you roll it the final time, let's grab your ball. We're going to come into a boat position, so a seated position, and then you're going to lift your legs. Okay, does everybody have their ball? If you don't, go ahead and grab it. Okay, so legs are at a 90-degree angle. Okay, lifted just like that. Okay, about 1 more second to grab your ball. Everyone get situated. Go ahead and take a seat. All right, let's lift those legs up. You're going to grab your ball, okay? Both hands. You're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to tap the ball to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Keep going. You're going to go 30 seconds. Breathe. So the most important thing here is that you breathe. It's not that you're going fast. I know you guys can go fast. That's not the issue here. I want you to focus on your breath. So every time you come to the middle, I want you to take a big inhale. Every time you twist your body, I want you to exhale. That's the challenge. Go slow. Good job, guys. Keep going. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's go ahead and stand up. I got one more balancing sequence for you. So since we have our ball, let's just go ahead and keep with the ball. Okay, so you're going to step your right foot forward, your left foot back, and you're going to stay on your left toes in the back. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back. Good. Ball's going to come over our head. Okay, you're going to bend into your right knee. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, you're going to begin to hinge forward. Hopefully you guys can see me. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to start to lift the left leg, bend into your right knee. You're going to tap the ball, bend your standing leg, don't have a straight leg. Inhale, slowly come up. Squeeze your core and lift. Here we go. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend your standing leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale, slowly lift. Exhale, nice and slow. Inhale, use your core, use that stability in that right leg to lift you up. We're going to do 2 more. Here we go. Breathe. Inhale. Last one. Exhale as you lean forward. Inhale, slowly lift. Great job, you guys. How'd you do? All right, left leg forward, right leg back. So you're on your toes with your right foot. So right toes are back, left toes are forward. Reach that arm up. Start to shift your weight into your left leg. Bend your left knee. And as you exhale, you're going to start to teeter-totter. Good. Tap that ball. Use that stability in that left leg to lift yourself up. Tap your toe. So this is just to kind of catch your balance, the right foot. Here we go. Exhale. Bend your left knee as much as you need to. Inhale, press through that left hip. Great job. Keep going. Lift that right leg. Go as slow as you can. It's not a race. We're going to do 2 more. Here we go. Great job, you guys. I know it's hard. You're doing awesome. Little teamwork action over there. This is good. This is good for you. Balance is good. All right. Nice job, you guys. You are all done with the ball. You can set that off to the side. Go ahead and take a seat. We're going to sit crisscross applesauce one more time. I want you to take a deep inhale, lift your arms, lengthen your spine, and then on your exhale, I want you to fold forward as far as you can. Actually, if you have your ball, you can rest your forehead on the ball, and your arms can rest on both sides. If this is too much, if you can only come down this far, I want you to stay here. Okay, we're really stretching, opening up those hips that we just worked really, really hard. Okay. You can come all the way down. Try to work yourself all the way down. Stay here. And I want you to think about taking big, deep breaths. This is your time to relax. As soccer players, you get really, really tight in those hips. This is a great stretch for you. So crisscross applesauce, try not to rock. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on your next inhale, slowly come all the way up. Good. Now I want you to do is switch out your cross. Okay. So now the opposite leg comes in front. So whatever we do on one side in yoga, we always do on the other. We're working on balance in the body. Inhale the arms up, reach them up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge forward, reach forward. If you need to rest your forehead, go ahead and do that. Now, one quick thing, while you're here, keep your head down, close your eyes if you want to. I want you to notice if you see a difference from the other side with your other leg in front. Okay, maybe this side's tighter than the other. Maybe you start to notice that one hip bone is starting to lift. Okay, glue it back down. But these are the little imbalances in your body that you start to learn about through yoga. Something you probably would have never realized. Every time I practice yoga, my goal is to learn something new about myself. Okay, maybe it's an emotion, something in my body, just anything, a feeling that I might have that came up. Just a good time to turn your thoughts and your feelings inward. Good. One more deep breath here. Slow exhale, maybe fold a little tiny bit deeper. And on your inhale, slowly come up and roll all the way onto your back. Good. We're going to draw your knees in towards your chest, hug them in, and then rock side to side. Massaging your low back into the mat, nice and slow. Good. And then when you're ready, releasing all 4 limbs to the mat. This is when you get to take a little nap. Releasing all 4 limbs, arms down by the side. Close your eyes. Take this time to get all the fidgeting out. So try to bring your body to a completely still place. No movement. I want you to focus on your breath. Notice your breath. Is it heavy? Is it short and choppy? Is it long and slow? Try to slow it down. Try to come to a more natural breath here. When you focus on the breath and you slow the breath, you quiet the mind. Close your eyes and just let yourself go. Let yourself be for 1 to 2 minutes. Challenge yourself with doing nothing, absolutely nothing, for these next few minutes. Shavasana. Good. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Maybe drawing your knees back in towards your chest and rocking side to side one more time. And when you're ready, rolling off to one side. Taking a moment here. And then when you're ready, slowly pressing yourself up to an easy seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing your hands to heart center. Being grateful that we have this time together. Thanking yourselves for all of your hard work. And thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Namaste. Great job, everybody. I'll see you Monday. Don't be afraid to hop on Monday if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Bye, guys.